Okay, Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah Kwadash, double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to Akemata that pushes word in truth and the sincerity. We see what's going on in Ukraine. We see what's going on in the Gaza Strip. We see what's going on with the tick for tack with the U.S. military and the Iranian military, which are the ancient Persians. We see what's going on, and we see how this is going to end. This is biblical prophecy coming about. You know, second Joel chapter, the first chapter on down, the third chapter. We see that coming into play. You know, and Esau been doing all kind of evil, man. Even going back to the Greeks, Hellenizing the Israelites, man. Judah, Benjamin, and Levi being Hellenized by Antiochus Epiphanes and the Greek Empire. So they got a lot to pay for. Going back to the ancient world, up into the Renaissance, up until now, man. Committing nothing but genocide. Rape, robbery, murder. And that's their forte. They was given the blessing of the sword, man. You gotta understand something. This devil is bloodthirsty. And he's gonna remain bloodthirsty until Yahweh shall crack them skies and take that bloodthirstiness from him, man. He's a bloodthirsty demon. You know? And they tell you in the book of Sirach, chapter 7, verse 1, do no evil, so shall no harm come to thee. The harm is going to come to these devils, man, because they did much evil in the land of Israel, and throughout the four corners of the earth. They have been doing much evil, man. So it says, do no evil, so shall no harm come to thee. And harm is definitely coming to these Edomites, man. Because they the harbinger of death, man. They the harbingers of death. And what they do is what they do, which is death, rape, robbery, and murder, man. Pillaging. That's what they do. Because the Most High gave them that blessing, which is the blessing of the sword. They're going to use that sword, man. Understand this, man. What's going on in the Gaza Strip? The whole world see it. But who's ruling the world? Esau, Edom. So they're not going to do nothing about that. They're going to let it take place. But you got other Edomites that's not with that, such as the Russians. Then you got the Moabites, the so-called Chinese. Then you got the North Koreans. Then you got the Houthis, Hezbollah. All these nations are against the genocide that's going on in Gaza, and all these nations aligning themselves together with Russia, China, Iran, North Korea, Pakistan. Pakistan is doing, you know, a so-called noble thing by how can I say, negotiating what's going on between America and Israel, you know, between America and Pakistan. Not Pakistan, America and Iran. But shit, you can't trust America, man. You can't trust these devils, man. They done backdoored Iran twice. July 12th of last year and February of this year. Backdoored them twice, man. Cross-faced them. While they was in negotiations, they bombed them. So you can't trust these devils, man. You know? You can't trust these devils, man. It says, back in Sirach chapter 7, verse 2, depart from the unjust, and iniquity shall turn away from thee. And iniquity, sin upon sin, is not going to turn away from Esau. Because Esau is the harbinger of death. They took on the Bible, so they're going to have to, they commit sin upon sin, which is iniquity. They took upon the Bible. In 1983, Ronald Reagan called that year the year of the Bible. So they took on the law, statutes, commandments of the Bible, and they ain't abiding by it. So what do you think is going to happen? They're going to get fucked up like we got fucked up. That's right. It says, my son, so not upon the Pharaohs of unrighteousness, and thou shalt not reap them sevenfold, man. And that's what's going to happen to Esau. They're going to reap all the unrighteous deeds they have done sevenfold, man. And they tell you in Revelation 13 and 16, about the wickedness that Esau have done, man. When you go to Revelation chapter 3 verse 10, it tell you about roughly paraphrasing it tell you about he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. You're gonna pay, man. You're gonna pay with your life. Nobody gonna feel sorry for you. Because you the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan, man. Numbers chapter 35, verse 33. It tell you about how blood pollutes the land. And you shed much blood in the land of America, man. So the only way this blood is gonna be, the only way the land is gonna be cleansed is by the blood of your ass, man. That shedded all the blood, man. From the Native Americans, the Seminole Indians, which are Simeon, and then the guy that's which are the so-called Native, North American Indians. Y'all committed much evil, much wickedness, man, much death and much destruction, man. The Trail of Tears, and then after you conquered the Native Americans, the transatlantic slave trade, where you brought over Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, and there was much death and destruction. A lot of Jakes got tossed over, fed to sharks. They committed suicide, so they won't be slaves. Y'all got a lot of blood on your hands, man. Then when Jake came over here, alligator bait, lynchings, castrations. What do you think is going to happen, man? There's no repercussions behind all the atrocities you have done, man. You committed all kind of atrocities against the sons of Israel. You think that's going to go unscathed? That's going to go unpunished? You're going to slip away into the darkness without being discovered? Your sins being discovered? You got to understand something, man. Everybody pays, man. Nobody escapes unpunished, man. Everybody pays, man. Everybody pays. No one escapes unpunished, man. So Numbers chapter 35, verse 33. So shall you not pollute the land wherein you dwell. For blood, it pollutes the land, man. You should not shed, roughly paraphrasing, shedding innocent blood or blood in the land, it pollutes that land. America is greatly polluted. And the only way that this land is going to be cleansed of all the blood that has been committed in this land is by the blood of those that committed it, man. And you Edomites, you're guilty, man. You're going to pay. You're going to pay, man. That's why I tell you in Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, man. You're going to pay, because you are your forefathers, man, coming back in the reincarnation. There's something called reincarnation, man. You are the same people coming back, same soul, but different body, man. You understand? Are you comprehending? Same soul, but different body. You coming back in the reincarnation to fulfill the Most High's will, which is putting your ass to death, man. You ain't gonna escape the punishment that's lying in wait for your ass, man. Everybody have to pay, man. We pay, you gonna pay. But you gonna pay double for all the iniquity you have done, man. You're not gonna escape unpunished. You think you're gonna escape unpunished because you're special? Because you got clear skin? Where the blood is seen, the blood is being seen through your skin? Because you an Edomite? Nah. You're not gonna escape unpunished, man. You're gonna suffer the same fate that we all suffer, man. And I don't feel sorry for you devils, man. Y'all got a lot to pay for, man. Y'all got a hell of a lot to pay for. Nobody feels sorry for you, man. You see what I'm saying? And when you get down to the nitty-gritty of the whole situation, the reason why World War III is going to take place is because what you have done to the sons of Israel, pursuant to Joel, the 2nd chapter, the 3rd chapter, pursuant to Obadiah 1 and 10, for the violence against that brother Jacob, you're going to pay for what you have done, man. You're going to pay for what you have done, man. You're not going to escape being unpunished because you feel that, the Most High never punished you for over 500 years, so you think the Most High is with you. Nah. The Most High is building up that goddamn, how can I say it? That citizen structure, man. The Most High is building up all your iniquities, and you're going to pay, man. You're not escaping unpunished, because the Most High ain't judging you now. But wait. See what happens. See how the Most High deal. You're not going to escape the punishment of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. Neither did we did, so you're not going to escape evil. You think you won't. That's, float into the sunset without being unpunished, man. But that's not going to happen, man. Yeah, man. And after you serve 1,000 years of slavery, you're going to be Obadiah 1 and 18, man. After 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, 1,000 years of bad punishments, beatdowns, ass whoopings, you're going to be eviscerated. Obadiah chapter 1 verse 18, man. You're going to be eviscerated. And there's nobody going to save you. No Moabite going to save you. No Ammonite going to save you. Nobody going to save you, man. That's going to be your ass. That's going to be your ass, man. And rightfully so. Everything that's coming upon you, you deserve it. Nobody's going to feel sorry for you. Nobody's going to take up for you. The whole earth is looking at you like you a piece of shit right now, man. Starting from Amalekites, you Scumlekites, on down to you fucking your brethren. Because the Amalekites are the top of the flock. That's why America's defending that shit tooth and nail, man. And a lot of them Iranians over there are Amalekites, man. That's why they defending them tooth and nail. But we're going to see, man, what happens, man. We're going to see the outcome of you devils, man. Isaiah chapter 34, verse 1 on down, it's a short chapter, but it's a bad chapter, man. Isaiah 34 and 1 on down, man. The land of America is a sacrifice. It's a big altar. And all the people in it, except the 1/3, except the 2/3, it's like except the 1/3, the elect, everybody else is a part of that sacrifice, man. That great big altar, man. Except the elect. Think about that. Things to consider. The Most High is only going to deliver the elect out of the land of America, and the rest is going to be a part of that altar, which is a great big sacrifice. America is nothing but a great big sacrifice. Keep thinking everything is sweet, hunky-dory. Nothing is sweet in America, man. Everybody pays. Everybody pays, man. That's why I tell you in Isaiah the 14th chapter, the 21st verse, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. Because they are their forefathers, man, coming back in the reincarnation to pay for their sins of the past. We have to pay, you're going to pay. There's no getting around that. All the blood that's been shed on this land, you got to pay for that, man. And there's no getting around that shit. There's no getting around that shit. And you get mad when you start going into the history, Devil's Punch Bowl, Rosewood. You start digging in the history of Black Wall Street, on how the lynchings took place. Hey man, I remember I was talking to my father, this before he passed, and I was telling him that, hey man, you know, we was watching Rosewood, and I was like, hey man, I don't know how these men allow these men to come into their crib and do what they do. They come in, grab the man, lynch him, you know, in front of his wife. But before they do that, they will rape the wife, rape the daughter, and then lynch the man. I don't know how they stood there and allowed that to happen. You know you're gonna die. You got a bunch of men, a bunch of Edomites coming to your crib with guns and everything. The least you could do is have integrity and go out blazing. Don't go out like a bitch. Watch your wife get murdered, raped, murdered. Watch your daughter get raped and murdered. Nah, you go out like a man. I was telling my father that, and he was like, things was different back then. Nah, you got spiritual men that's gonna go out, and that's what I was telling my father. I don't think I could have tolerated that shit. Me being a man, you're not gonna come in my house, kick my door in, rape my wife in front of me, rape my daughter in front of me, grab me up, hanging me on a goddamn tree, as if you got it like that. Nah. I'd rather die. I'd rather die. I'd rather die. And I will take a bunch of you crackers out with me. And it still holds to this day. You motherfuckers, you red bastards, I hate you motherfuckers, man, with a deep hatred. And it's not going away. You understand me? Are you comprehending me? I know you hate me. So you don't think I hate you back? I know you hate me. You don't think I hate you back? You don't think I wish death upon you and your children? Your wife? Your father? Your mother? You don't think I wish death upon you? Of course I do. The same way you hate me, I hate you motherfuckers back. twofold, sevenfold. I hate you motherfuckers back. You understand me? Are you comprehending me? Who gonna fault me for feeling the way I feel? Look at your track record. All the atrocities you committed against my people. Do you think you gonna go unpunished? Huh? You think you gonna go unpunished? You gonna slither away like the snake you are into the darkness and nothing happens to you? Nah. You gonna pay. You gonna pay. You gonna pay. I'm done talking, man. I'm just aggravating myself, man. Getting me filled with, you know, emotions that I can contain, but god damn. We went through a lot. Still going through it. But we're almost out this bitch. The Most High's about to deliver us. Yahweh Shah's about to crack them skies and deliver us, those that's a part of the elect. I'm a part of the elect. Shalom.